She said, stop it. You always let me down when I want you. I can't help it, but I can't let you forget me. Won't let you forget me. Yeah. Girl, I take back all the lies and the side. Girl, I try. Let's remember all the times that we did have. And the times I made you laugh when you sat up on my lap. And the borders wasn't packed cause of COVID. Back and forth we go, that ain't all she wrote.
What's going on, guys? Kel here, back with another video. I'm in Cameron, AZ. All my viewers are probably from Arizona anyway. We're in Cameron. I'm dropping off the stuff I got for Adopt an Elder with one of the members of the Cameron CERT team. What CERT means, it means Community Emergency Response Team. And I was gonna speak with her. She's gonna give us like a little rundown of what CERT is and what they're about and how they help out their community. And maybe a little bit about how you could get something like this set up in your community as well. Yeah, I'll let her explain everything more in detail.
Hey, Dad, my name is Libby Johnson. I'm a resident of Cameron, Arizona, and I actually work with a phenomenal team called CERT. It's a nationally recognized team. CERT is completely volunteer-based, and here in Cameron, we started about 5 years ago, come this March. It started off with 4 members, and today we are at about 21 members. And with each year going on, we kind of asked one another, how can we help our community? What can we do to make our community better? What can we do to strengthen our youth? So with that, each member has kind of grasped and taken on the challenge and done their own outreach. With myself and my husband, we do annually Adopt an Elder. So this is our 3rd year, and we, with community members, people surrounding communities, even neighboring states, when we put out on social media that we're going to do an Adopt an Elder, this was an idea that I thought of 3 years ago, and the first year was such a great success that we continued it on last year. And last year we had a family from Colorado adopt. So I think they picked the last 12 tickets that we had. So these elders in our community, what they'll do is they'll fill out a tag, and it has their name, their address, and we keep that all confidential until they fill out like 5 items that they, that would help brighten their holidays. And they'll tell us that they want certain specific items. What we get a lot of requests for is sweets, but before they even think about themselves, they're always thinking about their animals, and which is really neat because you find out where that grounding spirit that made you an individual or a kid on the res is. You kind of think about the other person before you think about yourselves, and we learned that from our grandparents and our great-grandparents. So when we get these adopted elders and they fill out their wish list, what they're always doing is they put their animals first. So they're like, okay, dog food, cat food, hay for our sheep. So we always see those types of items on the list first before they say, oh, okay, maybe some sweets or a good house coat. And what is kind of heartwarming and heart-wrenching at the same time is these are more necessities. These are more needs than wants. So when you try to push that across to them, like, we know you need these and we can put these on the list for you, but what do you want? What would make you happy? What brings joy to you? And when you translate that into Navajo, there's kind of a hard connection to try to put themselves first. So it takes a little bit more time when they put down pen to paper of what they could actually use for themselves. So that part takes more time for them to write down rather than putting, things for their animals and things for that they can share within their small home with others. That's just one of the things that we do during the holiday season. What we have here is some examples. We have Kel, who adopted 2 elders, and we have a Chay's gift and a grandma's gift here. And you can see, one of the first things that was on their list was like dog food. And the cubes down here, those are the salt blocks for their animals, and it's a mineral supplement that they'll definitely need during the winter time. So these are the items that they put on their wish list. Once we get through our holiday season, there's a lot of different things that happen in this small community. And I definitely would encourage other people across Navajo land to try to, stay proactive. This is one way that you can get in contact with your members in your community and put something together like this, because CERT is nationally recognized. It's something that, you go into training for 2 days. Once you receive that training, you're able to, you learn how to respond to a disaster. Our main focus is to keep the whole group safe, or guide the whole group into safety rather than maybe focusing on one person. So, but these are the things that you learn in that 2-day training. It's 2 days of training that, goes a long ways. So with our community in Cameron, our CERT team, we've actually responded to when we had the highway, the bridge fell right down here. It's a small bridge over the wash, and we help guide the traffic around it with other community members. What we've also done is responded to calls for lost individuals, especially like maybe during wood hauling season or pinyon picking. There was one lady who was lost on top of Gray Mountain in a forested area. Our team responded to that, and we worked with the county sheriff's department as well as Navajo Nation PD out of the Tuba City district. And I'm very proud to say, and very proud of our CERT members. It was one of our CERT members who actually located this woman on horseback and brought her to safety, and she was very thankful, and her family thanked us, and it was just something that we were able to respond to. And all of our CERT teams, we always think of our safety as well as the safety of the people that we work with, that our command leader, our liaison, our command leader Leland Jones, our liaison Alicia Chi. These are just 2 individuals of the team of 21 who really keep our team, close together. And it takes really strong, committed individuals like these to make this team work and stick together. So very proud to say, after 5 years, we're still here, and we're always looking for new recruits. And we also have, more youth involvement during the summertime. Our youth will ask us, where can we help? Do you guys have any community outreach that you're doing that we can help volunteer with? So it's always nice to see the next generation get involved, and I'm very proud of that. And I'm very proud of our youth that, we're instilling these pillars. And I think that, in the future, I really think that the community of Cameron, will succeed. We're a community based on small business, so with that, CERT also puts on holiday bazaars or craft fairs during the year, because our community is actually based off of many small business owners. And I would like to mention, we're currently parked outside of the Blue Canyon Grill. This is Junction Enterprises. It's run by Janet Shipley, her and her husband Mark. They run Junction Enterprises, Painted Desert trading company, and then they also run the local gas station. Janet is a 3rd-generation community member of Cameron, so anytime she hears that we have some type of community event going on, she'll, volunteer to provide candy, money. Our community CERT team, we also do food distributions every month. So we work with St. Mary's, and every month we'll help distribute food to our local community members, and that's how we stay in touch with our community elders as well. We get to see them face to face, and we get to talk with them and see how they're doing, and if there's any needs that they have, they'll let us know at that time, and we try to reach out within our group to see who's able to maybe chop some wood for them or haul some water if needed. During that time that they're lined up to get the food distribution, we have a chance to talk with them, and they laugh and joke with us, and that's a way that we strengthen our community, is keeping each other strong through the support that we offer. And if you live on the Navajo Nation, you know how hard it is to get emergency response. If you call for help, you're kind of waiting for hours, or time is crucial, but first responders, they have quite a task on hand. There's only so many police officers to cover such a large area, which is like the size of West Virginia, and you have maybe one police officer scattered maybe anywhere from 45 to 75 miles. So with our CERT team, we looked within our own community and we asked one another, you know, how can we be proactive? How can we help our community? And we put that call out, and a group of us got together, and we've been working together quite well for the last 5 years, and we encourage other communities across Indian country and across Navajo land, you know, look out in your community, stay active, and ask, you know, what can we do? How can we make our community better? Hey, Dan, my name is Olivia Johnson. I am from the community of Cameron. I work with the Cameron CERT team. So look for us on Facebook under Cameron CERT. That's CERT. And I am one member of 21. We started our group about 5 years ago. The start was 4 members, so we're currently at 21. We are all volunteers. We volunteer our time, and a lot of the efforts that we do and the community involvement is pretty much out of pocket. So if you see something that CERT is putting on, if you see one of our food sales going on in Cameron at one of our local bazaars, you know, swing on by. We might be doing one of our food sales, so you can try Navajo taco, or the community favorites also is the menudo that I make. So come on out and see us at the Cameron chapter house at our next bazaar. So come give us a follow at the Cameron CERT Facebook page. Okay.
If you saw me walking on the bridge in Cameron, I was not hitchhiking. I was getting B-roll. It was pretty awesome talking with Libby Johnson, a member of the Cameron CERT team. Her and her organization she's a part of, it's pretty awesome. It brings me back to when Lord Anthony was like, when we were talking for the Chis for Che block, he was like, we need to start doing stuff that we can do together, as opposed to just one person like taking on a role. Or what they're doing is community based, and it's pretty awesome. One thing he said too was, you don't have to be elected to be a leader. You just have to get your ass out there and start doing stuff. Be on the lookout for like a CERT blog. I'm going to be talking with some of the members of CERT eventually. Basically what I got from CERT is they're just community members that volunteer their time, either it be from, you know, search and rescue to traffic control to like the food drive, food bank. Also what Libby's doing now, the Adopt an Elder program. There's a lot of stuff that they take on, or they try to do to help their community, which is pretty inspiring. These type of things can be put together in your community. It just takes a few like willing people to do so. Like something like that goes on, or someone puts it on or takes the initiative to do so, and people follow. Just shout out to them and Cameron CERT, doing a lot of good for their community and taking things on and just getting out there to help, and that's pretty awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, have a good night. Take care of each other, your family, your elders, and make sure you check on your elders as well. See you on the next one. Alright guys, I am all loaded up, and let's head off to Cameron. Alright guys, I am loaded up, and let's head off to Cameron. Alright guys. Alright guys, I am loaded up. Let's head off to... Alright guys, I am loaded up. Alright guys, I am loaded up. Let's head off to Cameron. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.